なんつって釣っちゃった。え、なんつって釣っちゃった。うん、なんつって釣っちゃった。なんつって釣れちゃったね。なんつって釣っちゃったな。なんつって釣っちゃった。なんつって釣っちゃった。なんつって釣っちゃった。なんつって釣っちゃった。なんつって釣っちゃった。なんつって釣っちゃった。なんつって釣っちゃった。なんつって釣っちゃった。日本語初めて。なんか変な
Bad news, I think. I'm starting to run out of Yuyushki music. I figured that I was going to do a theme, right? That for the entirety of my plays through the Dishonored games, I would just use Yuyushki music. I've got so many other anime music I could use, but I'm running low. It might be time to repeat. I had one new one that I found, but it wasn't a perfect loop. And you know me, it can't be in the perfect loops playlist if it's not a perfect loop in the first place. I have standards. And those standards mean they can't just be anime songs. They have to actually hold themselves up as actual music, right? Not just like Nico Nico knees. They actually have to take the instrument that is a human voice, that is sound effects, and recombine them into an actual melody that you could enjoy without having ever watched the animes. Most of the songs in those playlists, I haven't seen those animes. Very few of them I have, so it really is purely musical appreciation. Anywho, finally did the Blade Bank heist yesterday, and Zenesis showed me a video of how one actually breaks into the black market, and it turns out that the key was a wrench to a door that I had not even seen, and the wrench itself was in a far off place I hadn't been to. Would have if I chose a different route into the bank. Because I chose a safer roof option, I just wasn't in a position to know that the wrench even existed, let alone the door. Which is cool. I mean, the money exists in the game to spend anyway. So I'm forced to do one nice thing and not rob from the black market. I'm going to choose to believe that it's a choice and consequence thing. Rob from the first black market, change the security, now I don't get to. Even if there was a way, you know? I still think it's curious that it's Original Game Plus, not New Game Plus. Maybe what that means is that it's Billy with her eye and her arm back so she doesn't get to see the posters flying around. And maybe doesn't get her outsider powers. That'd be cool. Billy just doing it on her own. Anywho, museum time. The game's been hinting it with all the newspaper articles about the conservatory. Now we have to go back to the conservatory. Back to 1848 or whenever the game takes place in. I forget the years. It's not even real life timelines, so it doesn't really matter. The years are only for like internal consistency.
I watched the fires burn all night. Smoke blocking out the stars. Water hissing as the hull of my old ship blackened around his body. Dowd. Gone at last.
He really is gone then.
How many tried to kill you and came no closer than I did all those years ago? How much coin was on your head, old man? Now no one but the Void can collect. For years, I
just dying of old age off screen.
His mark. Instead, he's given me the knife that made him. A weapon that can surely unmake him as well. I can't begin to understand his motives.
Oh,
but
and goodbye, ship.
What Dowd wanted. And if he's got to wander the Void forever, maybe I can give him some measure of peace by ending this. As the dreadful whale burned to cinders, did the outsider laugh or just watch? Same as me. It's as fine a pyre as I could make. Farewell, Dowd.
Farewell, dreadful whale.
I had that ship for years, and it burned away in hours. Dowd is dead, and Megan Foster died with him.
Then, where is our new home base gonna be? We kept the board and the notes.
Pharmacist stole information about how to enter the Void. His name was Cienfuegos, and he was obsessed, just like the rest of them. But he went too far. Before the Eyeless killed him, he sent what he'd stolen to the curator of the Royal Conservatory. Maybe she could have helped him. He never found that out. The curator is gone, but whatever
seems to have more or less the same map as last time.
There.
Going by the map alone.
The Abbey of the Everyman has taken over. They've sent overseers and oracular sisters
And
to
the
search the
we
place
get to
for
see the
heresy.
oracular sisters. That's
I
gonna
need
be
to
cool.
find whatever's left of the pharmacist's archive before they tear the conservatory apart.
So where are we? Just a safe house next to the conservatory? Flying the black market, will do. A smile and a whisper. Sleeping in abandoned houses and sharing beds with rats and lice brings back bad memories, that's for sure. I keep the rat charm near when I try to rest now. I hold it to my living hand. But she only came once. She only came last night. She smiled. That teasing smile that wrinkled her nose. That smile that always told me she had a secret to share. When she leaned to whisper in my ear again, I held my breath to hear. And I heard her this time, clear and sweet. She said my name, Billy Lurk, soft on her tongue, just like it always was. My old self, my new self, too. I woke up with a start, aching all over. Her charm of her hair and bone clutched to my chest. I don't know what any of that meant. I don't know what she wants from me. But I know all I'll find is in the void is more secrets. In the void is more secrets. What's this? Stay at the... No! No! I'm not ready! Oh, that's no good. There was more things to read here. Oh, I see, I see. Okay. So this is my departure thing then. Pack up everything in the luggage and leave, or choose to stay. There's simply no option to leave yet. Got it. Dowd's poster. We have to inspect it.
I'll finish what you started, Dowd.
What, and kill off the Colwood line? No more tobacco. No more liquor. No more listening to Dowd muttering in his sleep. I held the rat charm, hoping to see Deirdre's face again. But now I hope last night was the last time. When she came to me, she smiled, and all I knew was she had something to share again. First she kissed my lifeless eye, then held up what she'd been hiding behind her back. It was Dowd's hand, cut off at the wrist and all carved up with the outsider's mark. I watched as she bent her head and kissed its cold flesh too, all the while whispering that language only heard in the void. Then she dropped the dead hand, and it sank back. It sank into the black and disappeared. Did the outsider show me this? Is he using Deirdre's face, her hands, her hair? The things I never share, things I keep close to my heart. If that's true, I don't know why. And I don't know what it means for the old man. I don't think he's found any rest, even now. Can I take the spoon? Well, a free hook mine means I should use at least one hook mine. This mission. The Lonely Rat Boy and Other Tales, number 4. Blood wept from the wound in his palm. Soon blood welled in his eyes and rolled down his face in long, staining tears. His white rat lay curled in his marked hand, protected by the boy's strange magic. He staggered through the streets of Dunwall. The world recoiled at the sight, fearful of the plague that gripped his body. There was only one place left for him. Soon, he found the shrine that had brought him these powers. It lay inert, even as the boy fell to his knees before it. He had hoped to see the outsider again, but the young man did not appear. The boy looked up from the gutter and felt the void reach out to him. The ones who hurt him were dead. He smiled for this, for the only one who had taken pity on him in his short years. He lay down on the cold stones before the shrine. Thank you. A pained whisper to the night air. He had lived his final days unafraid. Life fled the boy, and his smile slackened into a dull stare. His little white rat slipped from his hand and lapped the blood from his cheek. So this is pretty much the story of the boy with the rat from the Tales of Dunwall from the first game. But the progression through this story has me feel like Death of the Outsider and Billy's story is near an end. I mean, Dowd had just died and the boat got burned with him. But surely it's not just 4 episodes deep or 4 missions deep.
For years, we planned jobs just like the bank. Watching houses from rooftops, stealing keys, bribing servants, sharpening our blades as we waited for the right moment. You were proud.
Gonna let Dad say his piece.
I knew that much. I never told you about my time in Karnaca. How I came to Dunwall. How the outsider marked me. And made me the man I was.
What am I on? Oh, ceiling fan.
As I look out on the water for the last time,
Strongest ceiling fan in the world.
I know none of that matters. Who I thought I was will end with me. All that will be left of me is your memories. You were the best I ever taught. Your betrayal was expected. For the lives we led then, you had no choice but
Nothing
to
else
turn
here.
against me.
More things here.
Now, I find myself counting on you again.
Did Billy draw this?
You have what you need.
Deirdre.
You will find out what to do. It's time, Billy. Kill the outsider. Remove this terrible power from the world.
When he says it's time, he doesn't mean it's time, does he? It's not final mission yet.
To us. I could have died 100 bloody ways. But in the end, here I am. On your ship. Sipping your last good whiskey.
He drank the rest of the whiskey!
That's not so bad. Thank you, Billy. And farewell.
Well, goodbye, Dowd. Hardly knew you. Your DLCs were fun, but so short. Syria Gardens. Okay. Conservatory entrance. This is the same
The
conservatory,
information
isn't
I
it?
need could be in the archives down in the conservatory basement, or in the curator's
Yeah,
office.
Syria Gardens, Royal
It'll be full
Conservatory.
of Abbey zealots either way.
Where's Upper Syria? Do we get to go to, say, the Quintana Gates? Or the Steps? Shindiri Peak, right. There's been hints about Shindiri Peak, so this can't be the last mission. Because they got a cult or something up in Shindiri Peak, with hints that they have a way to the void. For the faithful believers. Missing pharmacist found dead. The horrifying find of a bloodless body in an alley on Jaconda Street has a Grand Guard on high alert. Did we read this already? Read this already, yeah, that's old stuff. Eleuterio Cienfuegos, glimpsing the beyond. Pharmacist, painter, an Upper Syria District resident. Eleuterio Cienfuegos is a spotlight of the Carambola Gallery's latest showcase of Karnacan artist. Self-taught at a studio he maintains above his pharmacy, Cienfuegos shows an adept's hand at color, form, and technique. Yet the most intriguing thing about his show is the artist's subject. The most striking of his paintings are a series of which Cienfuegos has titled Impressions of the Void. Rough landscapes of blackened stone are juxtaposed with dreamlike figures. They are drawn in long brushstrokes, at once angular and full of grace, and the viewer can't help but be absorbed by the scene. In an artist's statement, Cienfuegos spoke about his unusual subject's matter. The void is a constant presence in our lives, yet we know nothing about it. It remains a place of dreams and memories. In my work, I've tried to illuminate some small portion of its eternal mystery. Carambola Gallery is supported through a generous donation by Dolores Michaels, Director of Michaels Deposit and Loan.
Some minds
And
get
viewers
fixed on
like
one
you.
thing and never find a way out. Cienfuegos wanted to see the void. Well, maybe he's seen it now.
Pages from Dolores' journal. 10th Timber. Before I can seize my immortality, I must deal with the mess Cienfuegos created. Outsider, take that traitor. The cult can never know that he stole the documents he entrusted to me, right? That's what we found in her safe. Telling us to come to the conservatory. Is there more to it? Because it said new document added, but I thought we read that already. If the information about their secret void entrance fell into the wrong hands, it could destroy everything. My plans could be ruined. No, I won't let that happen. Those oracular sisters have closed off the Royal Conservatory, but that is a minor obstacle. As I know well, there's always a way past the most secure defenses. I just need to think of it.
Only the outsider knows how long the Eyeless have kept their hideout a secret. I'll find out where it is.
Could it be Shinderi North Quarry? Quarantine, no trespassing. By order of the Abbey of Emerald, every man, Surya Gardens district is closed for quarantine. All residents are to evacuate the area immediately. There will be no entry till the Sister of the Oracular Order complete their thorough investigation of heretical acts at the Royal Conservatory. Trespassers will be arrested on suspicion of blasphemous activities. Look to the strictures, watch over one another, and remain faithful to the Abbey.
The conservatory closed with barely a warning. The Abbey is only just finding out what black magic was being practiced inside.
Blind Sisters search Royal Conservatory. In an exceptional turn of events, the Abbey of the Everyman has deemed it necessary to dispatch members of the Oracular Order to investigate the Royal Conservatory. Readers will remember the sudden closure of the Royal Conservatory last year, with representatives citing an infestation of mites. This did not explain, however, the presence of the Grand Guard at all hours, nor the strange women spotted in and around the building. As the Abbey sends its most secretive members to the site, we may only conclude that some event of great concern has occurred there. The Blind Sisters, as they are known, were seen early this morning entering the Royal Conservatory with a contingent of overseers. When approached for comment, the Sisters of the Oracular Order did not respond, and your humble journalist was forcibly encouraged to leave the area. Large bonfires have since been kindled in the streets, and it is believed that portions of the Royal Conservatory's once impressive collection have already been burned. In the interest of safety, Surya Gardens District has been placed under lockdown on the authority of the Abbey of the Everyman, and residents are reminded to comply with all overseer orders.
Even the Oracular Order is here. That's strange.
Which is
They
cool,
almost
because the
never
last
leave their
time...
chapels.
Yeah, the last time we saw the Oracular Order was in the form of sarcophagi and
Fine
corpses.
day's work, brother. We need only record the heretical text we burned today, and our task is complete.
Wow, they've been busy.
Now, where's that ledger?
Here, on the bench. But don't worry. I already noted all of the burned books. We should see if Sister Rosewood needs a hand, though. She discovered
There's
some
nothing I
troubling
can say
items
from
in
that
the
fire.
curator's office.
It's all ashes.
What now?
I need to check that ledger and see if what I want is still here.
Oh, of course, it's gonna be there, Billy. What are we gonna do?
Take one
Read the
man's
book,
route
find out,
versus
oh, it's gone, and then leave the level.
No, this was different. Sister Rosewind saw the archive's hiding place in a She seemed deeply disturbed.
Too far
by what was in
away.
it. From what Brother Diaz told me, he heard her whisper, "This
So
will
let's see.
destroy the Abbey."
What? Stop this talk. It is nearing blasphemy.
Ooh, right. The Oraculum is what they're probably talking about. That device that uses the corpses of the Oracular Sisters to manipulate the soothsaying. Courtney? A named NPC? That's a rarity. Bone Charm. That's what I'm after. Any other Bone Charms here? Contracts and black market is all the way out there, though. Alright, first order of business then, I guess, is to see what Courtney's about and get that Bone Charm. And maybe get a list of his books. Can I go across? Maybe if I go behind the cart first. And then, you know what? I'm gonna mark these guys, make it easier on me. Mark you, and where's your buddy? And, because my Bone Charm, since they're marked, their perception is even worse. Hey rats, what's a good word? I love these guys. So there's hounds here, you say? What else you know?
Sick, madness in our moods.
I love these.
Millions of us in streets and sewers, all feared us. Bite, 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 bite. Make nests in the walls. Babies crying for food. Little ones. We will bring flesh for you. No food, no flesh.
Aww.
Our pink babies sees wail, crying in the mist.
Who sees?
Cries, oh, Billy
Tutorial defensive blocking, what? Who? Where? I don't see anybody. I didn't see that. Must be snipers. Maybe the Arachnoid sisters are snipers. Anyway, death counter. First death for the day. Game over. Game over. All for what? To talk to rats.
Can save from that fire.
Curator's office.
It's all ashes. I need to check that ledger and see if what I want is still here.
So, who saw me? Was it you then? Mr. Overseer? Did he see me? He's got a gun, so it might have been him. All Overseers do. Alright, guess instead.
More bizarre cures for impotence. I tell you, I've seen enough take one mandrake root recipes to last a lifetime.
No, this was different. Sister
I'll see what this
Rose
gal's about
was
then.
hiding things in a vision.
I see ya, I see ya. I saw you before you saw me.
Brother Diaz told me.
What do
He
you
heard
want?
her whisper.
It's Milani.
"Sister destroy the
He went
Abbey."
into that building with the red poster over there.
Oh, he's
Said he
dead.
wanted to check for something real quick like. Well, that was hours ago, and he's not back.
He's dead.
Overseers crawling all over the place. I just know something bad happened.
You look tough. Why don't you go check on him?
Can't. Promised I'd stay put right here, out of harm's way. Lon says we can't risk us both getting hurt. Especially if... Please. Can you just go check on him for me?
Got it.
I'll make it worth your while.
Oh, she'll already make it worth my while. She's got a note on her pocket. Dear Courtney, I got your test results back, and it's good news. I can confirm that you are indeed expecting. Aww! Congratulations. I have placed gestation at around 7 weeks. The first months are critical for a child's development, so avoid stressful situations. No medications or spirits. Eat healthily, and limit your seafood consumption. No hagfish. It has been known to cause deformations. Barring any unusual occurrences, I expect to see you in my clinic next month for another consultation. Best, Dr. Herreros. In that case, I am not going to pickpocket her. She's got a little one to take care of. She's got her own family. I'm not going to rob her. Anything in here? Nothing.
I'm pretty sure I took it with me.
Is that a door? That is a door. I'm pretty sure I could just jump up here. Do I want to go front door? Or shall I go? There we go.
Open up! We know you're in there. Surrender and we won't harm you for entering a quarantined area.
Unnerving target? What do you do, unnerving target? Just tell me. Enemies sometimes drop grenades and throw debris at their feet.
Open
Nah.
the door! Open the cursed door!
Calm yourself. You can't stay in there forever.
Okay, who we got? A trio of overseers. And who else? Is anyone else here?
No.
Oh, Lonnie. Poor fellow.
Last warning! Open up or we blow the damn door open!
Dear Lonnie, I've been thinking about the last time we talked. You said you're torn up inside, that you can't offer Courtney a decent proposal with no ring. Well, my boss had to leave a stash of jewelry behind in her apartment where they put Syria Gardens under quarantine. If I recall right, there's a ring in there you might use for a proposal. It'll do until you find one nicer anyway. Consider it my wedding gift to you two. Fondly, Maurosia.
Here, brother, while I search the back room. If he runs, block his escape.
Okay, I'm gonna
Saw
put
you skulk into this place.
one over
We will
here.
find you.
We know
Wait
what
for
you're
him,
doing.
and then,
I thought I saw someone right here.
and then spotted.
You're not supposed
Spotted.
to be here.
How to do this without getting all taken up. Because they're going to be in here, and I don't want to be seen. I thought at first I was just going to...
Cursed
Calm
door!
yourself. You can't stay
Okay, let me see if I can do this quickly.
Warning! Open up or we blow the damn door open!
I can't get him.
stay here, brother, while I search the back room. If he runs, block his escape. We saw you skulk into this place. We will find you.
Can I take them all out? Do they care about what happens to him?
Reveal yourself, criminal.
Grown bold by these times.
Let me see, we got the 1, got Mr. 2, and a third one. Going straight for the body, because he knows exactly where it is.
I shall not abide the footfall of a
Today,
blasphemous
this is truly
wanderer.
her chosen path. I can only hope the outsider hasn't gotten to her first.
I want to see what they do. Is he just here to, like, take note of things? Because I took the bone charm. The bone charm's okay.
We not brothers. That is what I should have said. Oh, I feel remorse. It will bother me all the night.
Well, they have ammo and things to pickpocket, so might as well take them out. We'll take shots.
Still no word.
He's staring right at him.
Strange.
I think if I try, he's going to notice.
I must draw strength from my brothers. For are we not as one?
Not moving? Surprising. I thought for sure if he wouldn't see that, then he'd at least be like, "Where is my brother?" and start chasing in. Well, I think he's too far away for me to put a displaced thing behind him, unless I haven't taken advantage, really, of foresight displacement combos. Yeah, like that. Alright. Now all I need is line of sight, right? Line of sight to get behind him?
Presumptuous? Hoping to cross paths with that monstrous assassin?
Alright. I've definitely got to use that more. I mean, this is what? 4 missions in? A third one with actual outsider powers? And I'm only just now combining them properly? Crystal cider. And nothing else here, right? I mean, I got the bone charm. Got the note and the ring. What else does this place hide? I mean, I guess it could be worse. When I saw the red sign of the building, I thought for sure that this place was going to be full of blood flies. I guess it is. Just lucky for him, not where he was hiding. Though I suppose then, if I came in from the ground floor and went up the stairs, would have seen them all blow up the door and walk in, get the one guy here, grab the other one, and then grab the guy as he's examining the body. Would have been too easy. Well, see, there you go then. I do things more difficult to make it more fun for me.
The streets are closed on Abbey orders.
I still don't see the purpose of those. They're neat. I don't get it. Oh right, I don't have them marked. And so their perceptions are actually going to work. 2, and where is the jerk up here? Already marked? Already marked? Mark. Bad news, Courtney.
I'm sorry. He didn't make it. But I found this letter with him. Thought you might want it.
And the ring.
No. Lonnie. Thank you. Here. Take this for your trouble.
No, keep it and take the ring. Thanks, but I'm good. Thanks, I found this ring I was looking for. Thanks, I appreciate it. No, keep it and the ring. What are we? Pirates. Not even worse than pirates. Are we capitalists, taking all the money from the poor just because it means more wealth for us?
Banks
it
beat
and
you.
the ring.
And take this ring. I think Lonnie would want you to have it.
What am I gonna do without him?
Literally get nothing for asking for nothing, but it's the right thing to do. A single mom now. Probably no support but herself. So you've said, Rats, but do you have any other clues, any other hints? Are they cycling through? Do they gotta talk about these 3 things before they talk about cool things? Deidre really likes that bite line, apparently. Okay, I've only got... No, he's moved! My narrow window missed! It's alright, Courtney, I brought you gifts. I brought you 2 more men to make up for the one that you lost. I'll leave him right here. I know bodies tend to scare people. And one more dude, I could take him. He's got his back turned. Oh, there's somebody else here as well. That's right, I'll take them both on. I'll take both their dads. That can't be good for your back though, buddy. Let me just put you down over here. There you go. Already carrying out the ammo. Nothing here for me, but I think I saw a note. Smuggler's sighting. Brothers, by order of the roving Vizier, patrols for Seer Gardens will be doubled until further notice. Sacrilegious smugglers disregarded our quarantine notices and sneak inside the district to pilfer heretical goods. As the stricture says, roving feet love to trespass. We must not allow such profane materials to leave the area. Be vigilant. Bring these intruders to justice. Brother Vidal, speak of the devil. Hello, crab boy. Now who's speaking? I heard somebody speak. Just these dudes? Nobody else here? Angel for scales. And I don't see any bone charms in the area. I mean, that's kind of Dishonored's thing, crab boy.
I believe there is now only one witch left alive in the cellar.
Ooh, there's a witch.
Our therapy has thinned their numbers. Have you searched the...
Not yet. Brother Cardoza will want to examine it personally. Her death will serve the Abbey better than her wicked life ever could. For the roving vice overseer. We must send to Calero, then Dunwall on Abbey business later today.
His mission here must be concluded then. For such an urgent task.
Some more overseers.
Short work of it.
Okay, let's put you guys someplace a little less conspicuous, and how's that? Hi. Don't go into the pond. There you go. Head in the shade, but otherwise you get to enjoy the nice sun on your Palor. What'd huh? Did he see me? Okay, no, we didn't. What else do we have? There anybody else? Somebody else? Like anyone else? No one here? Really? Nobody else here? I thought for sure there'd be more guards. More overseers. Or at least more bone charms. I see nothing. Hey, rats.
Dead thoughts, dead flesh, dry and cracked and withered. Guided at the binding, making spill out, ruinous food.
But yeah, that is kind of Dishonored's thing. Starting with the Rat Plague in Dunwall, with Hiram Burrows enforcing a rather strict version of quarantine.
Babies crying
And then bloodfly infestation in Serkonos. This quarantine, though, is more about heretical artifacts in the conservatory. Can't have that.
Sniff us out and swallow us alive.
Streets all good then? Is there nobody else here? Oh, there's somebody. Oop, oop.
What was that?
Somebody seen me. Is he coming? He's coming. Alright. Let me put... there. Let me mark him too. So I know where he's going. No, no, mark him. Actually mark him. There we go. Okay, this is good too. He's not going to come here. He's going to turn around, then I'll nab him. Alright, so there is one more. Oh no, where's it? Was this... There's just one corpse. Not corpse, just one body by the pond then. Aww. So I still got the other guy to go through. I mean, I don't have to go through him. I could just leave them all up. Or I could mark them all. Mark them all to ensure that their perception of me is diminished. I don't see the last guy. I know there's the last guy, but I don't see him. Oh, I see what I've done. I marked the guy's pouch and not him himself.
The height of the binding, making spill out, ruinous food.
I keep doing that, marking their pouches and not the actual person. No, wasted a shot on him. Don't you love when you clearly select one thing, but it gives you something else instead? Now where's the last furlough? Furlough. The last person. There you are. It's alright though, he's still unconscious. Any more hints, rat? No. No hints from these rats. Ooh, solution. And tiny fish! They actually have non-bitey fish in the game. It's not just all hagfish all the time. Okay, so he's staring forward unless I get him moving. I think I'll go for him then. Where's he going? He can't see me here, right? They're like dogs, they don't look up. Cool, perfect. Another boy for the boy collection. Get you out the shade. And nothing here. Just a clipboard. So where is that black market? Black market's there? Anything here then? Oh right, there's also the... list of heretical artifacts to see if what we're after is already burnt or not. Of course it's not going to be. This is the complete listing of heretical items that have been submitted to thorough examination during the month of Rain, 1852. Still under investigation. Curator's office papers, silvergraphs, notes, letters. Note: the location of these new documents was revealed to the Oracular Order in a vision. The archive has been confiscated by Sister Rosewyn. She will personally examine it for potential heretical properties, and communicate her findings directly to the roving Vice Overseer Cardoza. Heretical contraption, lenses, desecrated caskets, wires, devices. Note: will be dismantled and sent to the Abbey once the Sister's examination is complete. That would be the Oraculum. But technically, as a heretical contraption, doesn't that mean that the corpses of the oracular sisters that were used to power the oraculum are also heresy and must be burnt and destroyed? Burnt or shipped to the Abbey, 43 crates, books of arcane recipes, heretical studies, spells, ritual instructions, blasphemous histories. Burned. 17 crates, vials of unknown potions, salves, herbs, roots. Shipped to the Abbey. 10 crates, human hair, animal bone, and body parts. Burn. 3 shawls embroidered with heretical sigils. Burn. 1 altar, wooden, carved, wax-coated, well-used. Burn. A child's doll, husky body, wizened apple face, stuck with pins. Burn. 34 runes and amulets. Emily left 34 runes and amulets behind. Those could be my amulets and runes. 34 runes! Oh my goodness, could you imagine the power that 34 runes would give me? The Abbey must be conquered then. Shipped to the Abbey. 7 notebooks and personal diaries. Shipped to the Abbey. 2 scrying glasses. Burned. 1 crate. Various devices of self-gratification. Burned. 3 sets of children's teeth and fingernails. Burned. 1 ash tree, cut at the root for the conservatory terrace. Burned. Joke's on you, the tree was already ash. 4 crates, candles, incense, bells, assorted ritual items. Burned. They burned the candles and incense.
Sister Rosewind is keeping documents in the curator's office. I need to find them.
Isn't burning the candles and incense heresy in itself? Isn't that their purpose? Brothers. Oh, the door's not here. Or no, that's the second of that drawing, so I guess Billy didn't draw it. Alright, if I was a black market, where would I be? Down here, yeah, but where's the door to it? Here. A C. Oh, it's a puppy barking. That's cute. They got some diversity in here. Of animal noises, I mean. And not just the same animal noises from the past 2 games and prior DLCs. That tells us there actually are puppies in universe. And not just the same wolfhounds, unless it could be a wolfhound puppy. They do have puppies. The wolfhounds, I mean. Thinking now of like Artes lore. Do we know that people in the Elder Scrolls even breathe? Do we know they use oxygen? Do we know that evolution is real in that universe? In physics, do we have an in-lore resource on that? On that they actually breathe? And yes, we do have an in-source lore in there being puppies. That wolfhounds have puppies, not just a barking, but the note from the kennels in Dishonored 1 talking about raising the wolfhounds as a puppy. And other such notes. This isn't a very good black market if they gotta board it up all the time.
Oh, you made me jump.
Well, yeah, that's because you boarded it up.
Long time since anyone came in through that door.
Well, the other door's barred up too. What do you expect? Speaking of which, where would her back entrance be? Either way, contracts, what have you got? Alvaro and the Abbey. I have good reason to believe that the Abbey of the Everyman is committing unspeakable crimes within the Royal Conservatory. If the Irisfatas of Mazayam kill every last blind sister and overseer, except for Brother Cardoza, leave him in one of his musical chairs, and I'll deal with them myself. I have to miss a black bone charm, cause this car's killing. Man, Billy was a former assassin for hire after all. She was a whaler in Redoubt, so I think I'll do a second playthrough eventually. Or I don't have to do everything non-lethal. If there's a contract for somebody's life, she is an assassin, take it. But for now, I am trying to do this completely no killings, no being seen. Pilfer the prophecies for a black bone charm. Sister Rosewind keeps a detailed record of her prophetic visions. Rumor has it she knows every secret in the Isles. Murder, treason, love affairs. That kind of information could turn me to a very powerful lady. I'll give all my bone charms to whoever managed to infiltrate the Royal Conservatory and steal that book. Just steal a book, can do. They're all for bone charms. A risky wager. I abandoned my apartment last night because the Abbey's wretched quarantine. In my haste, I left the precious relic behind, but I doubt anyone has seized it, considering how well protected it is. In fact, I'm offering good coin to anyone who is clever enough to bypass the defenses and live to tell the tale. An apartment nearby. Okay. Alright, what bone charms do you have? And let me see, there's a room behind her, another room.
From that district anymore. I hope the quarantine is lifted soon.
What do you have for sale? Stride dilation. Briefly slow time when using Void Strike against the enemy. But I don't attack enemies, that's non-stealthy. Brief invisibility after moving with Displace. But Displace distance is reduced. Ooh.
The conservatory visitors used to be my best customers. Such exotic items they asked for. Now it's all
that trade-off.
And trinkets.
Because invisibility would be so cool. Just imagine you could blink right in front of somebody, get behind them. But less distance. Greater foresight. Detect and mark more objects with foresights. But objects only, not people. Smuggler's passageway. I'll take the passageway then.
Nice doing business with you.
And I still want to see if there's a way to steal from this one. They all should have ways to steal from him.
Drive a hard bargain.
Someone looks armed and dangerous.
What else do I need? Upgrade wise? Bolts? I don't really need, that's just lethal stuff. Guess I can give it some reach. Or a bit of chaos.
It's all yours. Enjoy.
What else do we have then? Grenade storage? Sure. And not really anything else that I do need here. Maybe some optics? Reduce damage taken, don't really care about, because just don't take damage forehead. But I'll take it. Could be like hagfish and everything else. Hagfish, blood flies, a new mission clue. Smugglers have previously been able to infiltrate the Royal Conservatory without being noticed. Their secret passageway is through the sewers to the right of the main entrance. Cool. Alright, but my priority right now is to find an apartment that's been cleared out and has defenses all over apparently. Wait a tick, I think I know exactly which one it means. I have the benefit of having played a back window. Dishonored 2, and this is an easy way to get in. I might have to go into the conservatory, then out to get up here. Unless... Hey, there we go. Why do things the easy way? This is just to the black market though, isn't it? On the Irregular Order, pretty sure we read that back in Dishonored 2. So check that VOD for the deets. Michael's bank robbed. A daring robbery at Michael's bank today as an intruder bypassed an imposing set of security precautions to breach the inner vault of Karnaka's premier valuables repository. There is no word yet about any injuries or death during the break-in. Bank officials say that the thief focused on valuable personal items held in private safes and boxes within the famed Jindosh vault. The security measures at Michael's bank are the best in the Isles, said Alexander Piena, chief of security. I can promise you that our customers' treasures are perfectly safe, except for all the ones that I robbed. The perpetrator who broke into our vault will be brought to justice, and we'll get all the missing items back to the rightful owners, I promise you that. Pena declined to say what the stolen items were, citing client confidentiality, but the bank has engaged a private firm to investigate the crime. Of course, investigating themselves and finding no issue. Black and market key needed. Ah, always a catch. Alright, if I was a black market key, where would I be? Rats, what do you say?
Coin clicks together, filled with many things. White metal, red oil tasting like the sea. We slip in and out the old way, pressed close to wood and stone.
Well, there is a rat passage, so... What have you got for me? There's her. Door's locked. Shopkeeper. Hey, more rats. But I don't see any other way in. I see no buttons. What's the clue? Recently opened in an abandoned apartment nearby. That's it. I've already. But the apartment's marked. The black market's always marked. That's not new info at all. Sorry, rats, but it isn't.
Men with metal faces and hands, yes. Watch for wet smell. Watch for smell of fat and blood and burning. Make nests in the walls.
Okay, what if?
Babies crying for food. For ones, little ones. We will bring.
Okay, so I'll have line of sight here, right? And then pop up behind her. Because I don't see grenades. What's this? Burner. There really isn't any other way in then. No, there isn't. I'll be back. Now I'll come here after. Is that a window? Because if so, I think that is the apartment I need to get to. With the alleged strong defenses. Let me see though first if my plan to mark a displacement marker with foresight lets me come into the front.
Welcome back. Take a look around.
It does work that easily.
Conservatory visitors used to be my best customers. Such exotic items they asked for.
Okay.
Now it's all weapons and trinkets.
No! Aw. So it does work, but then she hates it. I'll be back. Robbing from her will be the last thing I do, just in case I need more supplies. What's this? Oh, fig. So apartment is probably up here. Okay, let me see. How on earth do I get up to you? I see, a tripwire already. There might be another window in. You know what? I don't use this often enough. I really don't. Up. No, up. Never mind. It doesn't want to work. I'll just hop across normally. Once my void energies return to me. Rats, what's up?
No flesh, no grains, her pink babies wail.
This guy really was busy.
Hollow bellies, she eats them for silence.
At least I get to cut all the tripwires in this one without arming them, you know? Or activating them. Unlike Dishonored 1, where if you cut the tripwire, you activate the trap.
Knife hands, steel feet stomp metal floors. Careful, it's Spartans.
Oh wait, I remember this place now. This is where the... This is that big building with the safe. That's right. And the one Nest Keeper dude. There we go. Was worried for a second that I couldn't spin the globe. So they cleared out all the blood flies, and then put up traps of their own. Neat. Grenade for me. Who was this? Oh, was that an oracular sister? Is that what they look like in life? Our first oracular sister. Okay, let me see the wording of the contract. Is it okay to break the tripwire? Bypass the defenses and live to tell the tale. Alright, so it doesn't say that I don't have to leave the defenses as they are. That's one trap found. The safe is gone. They've completely removed the safe. And ransacked the whole office. I mean, this also counts as bypassing, doesn't it? I'll count it as bypassing. Well, hello. Surely, activating it and surviving counts as a bypass. It's like what Professor Layton would say, there's more than one way to complete a riddle. Made it anyway, got my rug. See, it's got the check mark. And a corrupt bone charm. Void Leech. What does Void Leech do? While using Semblance, killing an unaware target increases void energy. But movement speed decrease while using Semblance. Not gonna use it. Sounds like poo. Oh, that's alright. Because I just launched all the grenades. Rax, any more hints?
Men with metal faces and hands, yes.
No,
Watch
nothing
your
new.
eyes smell, watch your smell fat and blood and burning.
For that matter, where's the rest of the grenades? That couldn't have been all of them, is it? There's that one that I think's already been launched. Hey, it's me. Hey, Billy. Launched already. Launched. Oh well. I don't use grenades anyway. See that guinea just dropping straight down without having to fall? Okay, let me see. Ooh, money. I'll take wet socks for money. For £5. £5 could buy 2 sets of clean socks. How about that?
Sick bananas.
Okay, so what's next? One is to kill everybody. And the other one is Pilfered Prophecies. You want me to rob from Sister Rosewyn. Okay. Steal her book. Got it. Now I just need line of sight to this place. Am I too far away for it? Is there a distance aspect that I'm missing? Paranoia check. Okay, good. Of course, nobody's seen me yet. Displace. Why don't you want to displace? There we go. There, you can't be standing on your feet all day long. It's not good, it's not healthy. This went where? Down to the archives? No. Sewers. Well, there you go. Bypass the way in. Rats, what do you say? Give me a hint.
Scattered papers, take harvest mist, scent of camp.
That's nothing new. Bone charm is blood amber. But no bone charms nearby? Bone charm nearby. Use foresight to scout. What do you think I'm doing? I don't see the glow though. Where's the glow? Is it nearby here? Because I don't see anything here. As far as glowy glowy bone charm goes. There you are. I like how bone charm nearby. Use foresight. Activates even when using foresight. Cool, so one right above me so far. Give it! Clip through! Okay, that's weird. I heard whispering just now. And I don't know why. Is that just a soundtrack? What, Billy? You don't want to stand right on top of the tree? All the cool kids do it. What am I doing now? Be smart, Guinea. Remember, you got foresight. You could just go up and plant it down like that. Oh, right, as a window. Go from apartment to here to window. Is how you do it in Dishonored 2. And nobody minds the windows rattling behind them. Okay, so what have we got here? A dead switch. Are you alive? I'm pretty sure she's dead. Cool statue though, it's almost as if the fish is floating. Is it? No, there's a bit of something there. But how's the illusion? It's a really good illusion. Do those break? I'm pretty sure they do, don't they? I guess they don't, at least not to the voltaic shots. Maybe to myself. Right, sword. What? No slashy slash? Did I miss? Maybe it's too far away. Curator's office. We're not just here for the curator, there's more. Bone charm. Any more charm? Was that too high up? It might be too high up for me to plant anything. Come on, higher, higher. No. Maybe I can't go up from there then. Well, there's a way in. Anything special here? Ah, she's a corpse. Marked already. Ah, the cool turtle. Alright, let's go behind him. Yeah, map. And copper wire. Oh, hello. What have we got here? A pair of overseers. Is that a dog? No, rats. Another overseer. Three copper wires. Lucky sapphirite. Alright, what do we have then? Rosebud prototype, but I stole that already. Okay, exact same map as last time then.
They hoped betraying their sisters would compel us to mercy, but they were all found guilty naturally. We could barely hear the sentencing over their wails.
I am sorry to have missed it.
One spat in Brother Cardoza's face and said she would never confess.
Did she?
No. We cut out her tongue.
I can see why somebody wants every single oracular sister and overseer dead. I will do the next best thing, get them all knocked out. I mean, knocked out? Dead is kind of the same thing. What is death but a big sleep? And if it turns out that the bodies wake up, they were just zombies. That's just how the Oracular Order and the Abbey work. Okay, he's facing away. Good.
There's only one way to think it's the Abbey.
Is he
Never
moving?
met him. These people gotta listen, they...
Don't turn around, little tense. Is this a door? It is a door. Locked from the inside, though. That's probably the sewer way in. Now, where are my rats? I saw rats moving around. Rat buddies? Where's Rat Buddy with Deirdre's voice? They've abandoned me. There they are.
They drive in their nests and put them in cages. Sharp songs stick deep between their ears. It hurts us, we flee. One red, our blood is all sadness and fear.
Song hurts. They say, is that a hint that the Overseer music is in play here? They don't make enough use of the Overseer music. Stilton's Manor was kind of similar to it. Weird magics going on, meaning you couldn't use yours. That is what the hint is saying, right? Witches being tortured with agonizing music at the Royal Conservatory. One died trying to escape. And this is outside, right? Yeah, that's outside. More bloodfly corpses that you could sell, but not all the blood. Ooh. Didn't see you here.
Huh?
Mine now. Letter to Brother Russo. Dear brother, I hope all is well with you. How does my garden fare? Are the potatoes sprouting yet? I wish I was there to see it, and not here in this den of heretical horror. I understand how important our work at the conservatory is, but I fear I shall never feel clean again after dealing with the remains, with the remnants of Delilah's coven. Brothers, you cannot imagine how far from the strictures these creatures have fallen. They have abandoned their humanity to wallow in wanton flesh like animals, and to worship the outsider with twisted, profane rituals. To read their writings is to blush with shame for such degrading beings. And for what? A fleeting taste of mortal power. Incomprehensible. I cannot wait to put their filth behind me and return home to good, clean earth, and bright sunshine of our quiet lives again. Faithfully yours, Brother Hippolito. I mean, the guy's got his biases and his prejudices, but otherwise, he just wants his garden. If he wasn't brought up in his life, and most of these brothers were taken as children, then who knows, he might have been a lot kinder.
Yes. Watch for wet smell. Watch for smell of fat and blood and burning.
Trial of Patricia Deshkova. Excerpt from court proceedings conducted by roving vice overseer Alvaro Cardoza. Prisoner Patricia Deshkova of Dunwall, female, 22. Offense: heresy, consortia with unclean creatures. Guilty: punishment, reformation, musical therapy. A woman also captured in the Royal Conservatory confessed to witnessing the prisoner suckling a rat at her breast, as if it were an infant. Testimony transcribed by Overseer Benson. It was a haggard thing, all skin and bones. Patricia gathered it up in her arms and held it to her until it stopped wriggling. She had no milk, but the rat gnawed at her until there was a flow of blood, and then it suckled like a baby while she cradled it and cooed. She did this once every few days until it grew fat. The wound it went. Wow. English how-to. The wound it made went bad, and she fell down feverish for many days. And we took care of her, as she said she walked with the outsider in her sickness. Prisoner's statement to court. She cried so pitiful, and oh, the poor thing was starved. Guilty. Prisoner will be subject to experimental musical therapy to restore an appropriate aversion to vermin. Trial of Constance Bow. Prisoner Constance Bow of Pottershed, female, 28 years of age. Heresy, possession of profane artifacts. Guilty. Reformation, musical therapy. Inventory of items confiscated from prisoner after capture in the Royal Conservatory. Submitted as evidence of witchcraft. 1 sharpened piece of bone, unknown origin, possibly human. 3 rat tails, severed. Well, that's just trying to survive and fall in London, innit? 5 pieces of braided hair. 2 singed as if by flame, unknown origins, human. 1 hand mirror, broken, possibly innocuous. Or it's lapis! 1 waxwork doll, fashioned to look like former grand inventor, burned on site. Silvergraph of the offending item has been filed. Item have been stuck with several hairpins in the neck, head, and groin. Oh. Jilted lover. 6 pieces of whalebone inscribed with lewd images. 1 pair of testicles, dried and strung together, found tied around the prisoner's neck. When asked about the origin, the prisoner stated they were your own. Guilty. Prisoner will be subjected to experimental music therapy to remove her willful nature and attraction to black magic. Oh no, you can't have willful women, can you? But that means at least 2 witches to rescue. Trial of Lavina Riccio. of Karnaca, 44 years of age, heresy, practice of black magic, and killing, murder, guilty of all charges. Punishment, reformation, musical therapy, then execution. Through enhanced interrogation techniques. That is very post 9/11 language for 1845. Or whenever this was. I lose track of the dates so easily on here. We extracted a confession signed by the prisoner. On the evening of the 7th of the month of High Cold, 1851, the prisoner did acquire the blood and seed of her former lover, a dock worker by the name of William Carter, known in Karnaca as Barrel Bill. She mixed with other noxious liquids, and fed to a large hound which she named Sugar Boy, admitted to be a malicious spirit of the void which she consorted. Within 3 days, William Carter experienced a range of symptoms including fevers, insomnia, sexual dysfunction, and death. The prisoner confessed that this was the intended outcome of a pact with Sugar Boy, which he performed at the behest of the outsider. Guilty. Prisoner will be subjected to musical therapy to cure her of magical taint. If she survives the process, then she will be put to death for murder as an honest congregant. Community challenge complete. Well done, Crab Boy. That's all it needed. Now Saturday is set for a round of jackboxing. Trial of Nong Hui Shao. Nong Hui Shao, Wei Gong. Female, 32 years of age. Wei Gong. That's new to me. Like, most of the other areas we've seen on the Isles tend to be, like, European to various extents, maybe a bit of Latin America for Serkonos, on top of further European influences. While Pandysia is a straight-up other. Could be Darkest Africa, could be distant Australia. But Wei Gong I didn't know about. When asked to recite the 7 strictures, offense is heresy, repellent to sacred items and or words, guilty, reformation, musical therapy. When asked to recite the 7 strictures aloud, the prisoner choked and gagged on the words and could not finish the lying tongue even when prompted. The prisoner then violently convulsed, and a deluge of blasphemies fell from her mouth until she was forcibly silenced. Subsequent attempts to rouse the prisoner to repeat the words known to every honest-mannered woman of the Isles were unsuccessful. Precedent indicates that she is therefore guilty of this heresy, and that her inability to speak the words of the strictures is the body rejecting their truths, which are repugnant to the outsider and his agents. The above was witnessed by the 2 overseers present during her interrogation, and they have signed statements attesting to the accuracy of this account. Guilty. Prisoner will be subjected to experimental musical therapy to open her mind to the wisdom of the 7 strictures. Any more notes? Any more horrific trials and interrogations? Oh no. Pliers plus electrical bursts. And this table is bright, oh my goodness. That straight up hurt my eyes. Alright, so what have we got? A rune here, or a blown charm. Anything else here? Hello. It's a turtle. Silver graph of a turtle. Could I take it? Come on, let me keep. Oh, won't let me keep it. I could turn it off, but then I can't take it. That's tragic. That is the biggest tragedy, that it cannot connect silver graphs of cute animals. Oh, is this the interrogation room? Overseer, overseer, overseer. And then witches.
No way this is a cure.
And I don't see any more glowing bone charms, so I'm going to assume most have been discarded in some way.
He says there's a heretical organ inside them that turns the healing power of music into pain. Their corrupted bodies reject the cleansing.
By the strictures. Imagine being so impure, so enthralled to the abyss that you can't
take this painting.
survive the sacred music.
I bet you could take the
Poor
painting.
Lost creatures.
Don't waste your pity on them, brother. They chose to serve the outsider. They chose.
I can't take the painting.
Ways. They deserve to die.
Nothing then.
Did somebody see me? Spotted 0 times. Okay, I just need to separate now.
Whatever.
Ooh, idea. I'm not thinking. I'm definitely not thinking. Where's my boy collection?
Snatch scattered papers, take tatters to nest. Scent of candles, spice, quiet.
Can I take their face? Because they're all wearing masks, aren't they? Oh, how cool would that be if them wearing masks means that you cannot steal their faces. It should be okay, I'm sure. Yeah, see? Just a regular overseer. Hi. Doing regular overseer things. Waiting for all of you guys to break. This guy in particular is problematic. Okay, good. And because the last one doesn't move, that's all of them. Fun! And they're all okay, they're all unconscious, even if they're all monsters. I'm not being paid to kill them. I mean, okay, I'm literally being paid to kill them. I'm not doing it. Long claws. So, you're dead. Experimental music. And there aren't any bone charms or anything, right? Nothing cool. Black bone charm. Mark. Hello, who's this? A witch? Or are you a sister? Hagar, I don't know what it says. Dead.
I remember these back in Dunwall.
Does she?
When it played, it was like knives sliding over your skin.
I remember the musical boxes. I don't remember musical chairs. Paranoia check. 0. Good.
Cross 3 times. No, 4 times over the hounds and trails. We came here together, my love. And now they peer into your corpse.
Alright, coming to the rescue. What? Not a word?
Kill them first. Kill them for the pieces of me they tore away. If they turn their eyes on me again, I am dead.
I mean, they're all knocked out. It's alright, right? But they're all knocked out? I must remember me. They are taking us away, one by one. There were 9 of us here. We cried their names to drown out the screams, but they keep screaming, even when our voices turn to rasped whispers. My sisters who come back for the music do nothing but cry. They won't eat or sleep. We try to hold them close, but they push us away. It will happen to all of us sooner or later. I'm the last one left. I don't know how many days I have left I've been here. They keep the lamps on all hours so we can't see the sunlight. It was my turn today. I can still hear the music sometimes when I close my eyes. I must stay awake. Take the old surgeon's knife you found, prick your fingers, watch the blood well up. You're alive. You are alive. Right to the bone. The overseers can't reach you there. There's still a piece of you left that they haven't touched. It is deep, deep down. I don't want to die. You don't have to. They're all gone now. They're asleep. I mean, it'll make for an interesting mission, going through this again with the intent of killing everybody. Nobody here? Cool. Haven't I marked this one yet? Unmarked. See, I have. Well, this floor is all clear then. So let's get you guys away so someone doesn't have to worry about your presence. Though it might behoove me to keep one around for face-sitting purposes. Semblance is too good too. Ooh, imagine doing this with no powers at all if that is what Original Game Plus is about. And so incentivizing you to get those kills in, since you lack the outsider powers, to otherwise just bypass everything. It's alright, he's wearing a helmet. So it doesn't matter if he hits the back of his head and his foramen magnum itself on the stone stairs. You're free. They're all gone.
Will they find me? They can see everything, even inside my mind. But not if they're all dead.
You can finally leave this place. I think should be
All right.
okay.
You can finally leave this place.
Leaving. I'm leaving. Hear this. Search on top of the painting
On the
left.
painting on the
You'll
left.
find the key to the locked door. I nailed his name to a tree and he withered away.
Just making sure she's alright. Doors unbolted. Good. Going straight out. And there's nobody outside. Just escorting the very traumatized person. You okay? She's going sewer route then? I guess she's gonna hide out then. That's fine. You sit here, you rest.
Oh, my mind still sings with that awful music, but it is quieter.
Okay, painting on the left. She says, from here. Painting on the left could mean anything. It could mean this draped painting, but it probably means the gorilla one. Maybe. When she just straight up tells you what to look for, but the clue is vague anyway. Alright, what's the journal say? Journo. A restricted area within the Royal Conservatory that may be of interest to you, on top of the painting on the left according to the witch. Wow. On top of a painting to the left, she says, from inside here. When she's sitting like this, the left is over on this way. There's no painting here. Just strictures, or whatever those are. Thanks, sister, I guess. I guess I'll simply have to search every single painting. Is that on top of the painting to the left, right? On top of a painting on the left. I hate that phrasing. On top of a painting means... It doesn't necessarily mean a painting here. It can mean a painting.
Good evening, my dear. Ready for your treatment? Now, no tears. You know how important these sessions are for finding a cure. Tonight, I'm going to play the music in short intervals, and then ask you a few simple questions. That's easy enough, isn't it? Shh, relax. Let me adjust the straps a bit so you can turn your head. I know these chairs aren't the
I don't get those paintings down here.
Well, let's get started.
Maybe top of the painting got upended?
Let me wipe that blood from your mouth. There. Now tell me, where does it hurt when I play the music? Behind your eyes? In your stomach? Come now. You won't answer a simple question?
Behind the eyes where I feel it when I drink.
Pain end, can't you see that? But you have to help me. Fine. If you won't describe your pain, tell me how you started on this path of corruption. When did you first notice the outsider's corrosive touch? What blasphemies did he whisper to you in the darkness of your heart? What does his corruption feel like as it seeps through you, staining your mind and dragging you down to filth and heresy?
Did I stop it? Oh well.
Good evening, my dear.
I think I stopped it partway through, but that's alright, I get the gist of it. So now I know there is a locked room. I mean, the key is probably close by too, so maybe a painting by the locked door. I don't really see anybody else, so should be okay for now. And that's one more? Cool. Oh, and another one with a mark. It's alright, now I see him, I know he's here. Saving your face for later. How'd I miss him? Okay, they should all be looking about then. Examining their things and completely ignoring little old me.
It's Abby. Never met him. Listen, I never
Let me get some void powers back. Then it'll be friend betrayal. Don't mind me, brother. Have you found anything here, brother? I could talk to him. Okay, that's cool. I might try talking to one. Brother.
We're doing important work here.
I see,
Bad that
brother.
I feel so proud.
Not at all, brother. Brother. Okay, where's the last one? There's one over here, but he's probably not the last either. There's likely more around, but they don't know that I'm here, do they? Well, I don't see anybody else, so it should be okay. That was your face, right? Much obliged. Okay, so any bone charms here? There's a glow that I marked already? No, I haven't. I'm not seeing any other glows. Though it could be that people and objects marked share the same limit. So it could be that marking all the people in this area has undone my bone charm marks. No, there's one up here still. What have we got? Corroded Mind. Read that before. Probably in D2. Hey, grenades! It's just spring wires. Or spring razors. I don't need spring razors. Unless that's a heckin' big pearl. Might take a heckin' big pearl. Bath salts. And not else. I hear somebody whistling, so somebody's still up in ambulatory to use a microphone. I'm gonna risk it. Something I need to provoke the Abbey. Brothers and sisters, pretend to be a sister. I don't need to provoke them. Pretend. How does she blend
Brothers
in?
and sisters, if the outsider visits you, remember 3 things. Ignore his words, don't look him in the eye, and never, ever accept his gifts.
That's it. Maybe I'll provoke them after I knock everybody out. That beautiful turtle silvergraph again. But I can't take it. Okay, I don't really do much in the way of like game merchandise. Apart from like a poster or two maybe, but like literally just 1 or 2 in my entire life. And a couple of really noteworthy collector's editions, but not like everyday collector's editions. But if they made these turtle silvergraphs for sale, I would buy them up in a heartbeat, all of them. Eels. One dude, 2 dude. Number 3. Oh, the door doesn't count. I do feel like I've invalidated some bone charm markings by marking the people instead. Okay, who's nearby? Because I need another face. If I want to face these guys. Maybe, so the face of the sleeping person. The sleeping person. To ensure he stays asleep. Yeah, the marking here is gone now.
What?
Is that Scrimshaw? That is Scrimshaw. To think, I almost missed out on Scrimshaw. Brothers! Be at peace, brother. Do they mind if the brothers suddenly warp behind them? Could I warp up? Oh, I can't do both at once. That's too bad. Hey, a key. To the morgue. Oh, there's more people here that I might have missed. No? Cool. There's him at front that I've left untouched. No, not the silver wire. Foresight. There you go. Okay, let me see then. Where are those bone charms that I've been missing? There's one up here. By up here, I mean up here. Not this pearl fan. Not the pearl fan. So one here, and one there. Which means I missed the one upstairs. No, I didn't miss it, really, because I've never been upstairs yet. Okay. Cool.
Someone is asking for trouble over there.
And someone is nearly spoiling my plans. Don't come to the door. Go on, turn around. You know you want to. It's just one of your brothers. There's nothing but brothers here, and the
Nothing
occasional
here.
sister.
Let's have a look around. If that was a rat, it was a fat one.
No need to shame the rats. They do their best. You guys keep on killing witches and heretics and innocent people accused of heresy. And of course the rats would have something to eat. And loads to eat. He is diminishing or ignoring his own role. In the nourishment of rats. More bagging salts. Copper wire. Always gotta get copper wire. What else do we have here? Painting. No keys on them though. Somebody said something. Calamity approaching or something. Are there more folks about? Well, let's see, I got one over here, one bone charm. That I want to grab. Paranoia check? Paranoia check is good. Note on the sealed door. We've been unable to break into the room into which the last witches retreated when they realized their defiance was in vain. The heretics were dispatched with our pistols, but the door has been blocked. There are most likely some profane artifacts remaining inside. We need to access this room in order to cleanse it of black magic. Take care to keep the last witch in the basement alive. She must know a way. Extracted from her, Overseer Benson. I guess Benson wants her to get back to work. Well, alright. So, there's paintings here. On top of the painting on the left. If I assume her to mean this door, and then painting on the left. There's a key. Got it. All dead anyway. Yeah, just miss it, Robbie. Crab Boy came to the rescue and cleared the Jackbox goal. Is this rats? Do they want me to eat my rat friends? Rose healthy appetite. Food. Okay, that's fine. I forgot food also heals. If they wanted me to eat my rat friends, it's not going to happen. There's a hero of the hour, the man himself. Nothing else up here, huh? No cool access. I guess there wouldn't be if they wanted this to be like a respite for the witches. No, windows are open, so you could have gotten in here otherwise. Okay. That's cool too.
Some of the overseers need to be reminded of their place.
Oracular Sister. Reach Sister Rose Ruin. What? Is currently on the top floor of the Royal Conservatory meditating with her fellow sisters of the Oracular Order. Can I use this person's face? I'm going to use this person's face. Well, there she is. There they are. To San Francisco or California in general next year. Dude. Hopefully, enough things have passed that travel can be safe, so I say go for it. What have I done? That is not Semblance. Use Semblance to steal her face and instead put a spring razor trap right on her chest. Billy, please. Behave, Billy. Sup, sisters.
See you, witch.
Oh.
What is going on?
Alright, cool. So I can pickpocket in the state. Achievement. Gnosis. I'm going to do it. All I gotta do is ensure that the one roaming sister doesn't see me. Semblance this time is actually semblance.
See you, witch. You could never hide from us.
Maybe. I'm trying to think. How do I do this without everyone seeing me? I think. We'll see what foresight can give me. No, foresight! My distant eyes, just as susceptible to gravity. I've got her. She roams around too. And the rest, I think, are in a trance, so... those two primarily. Alright. What I'll do then is grab the roamer when she's behind these banners. Oh, don't dwell in cars. That's a shame, though. I've done like the full cross-country road trip from North Carolina to California for a move, and it's a pretty drive. Takes a good 5 days or so, but it's not a bad trip. Okay, just need her to come back here.
The Abbey has been greatly weakened since the coup. We must gather our strength before our enemies strike again.
Since everyone else is meditating, right? I'm kind of thinking that maybe they're not going to see me.
Lena has seen.
Wait, they're blindfolded. How does she even see me?
The High Oracle will not return to us before the month of...
Okay, good. As I thought. Deep meditation. So they can't see a thing here. Then steal. Stolen Silvergraph. Cool. That was a contract, right? Kill for the prophecies. Steal that book, I see. So a piece of paper like this. Might try to listen to the Beatles. Well, road trips had nothing but time. Is this a book? Your lost diary. Sister Rosewyn, we have yet to locate your personal diary of prophecies and meditations. The thief, as you know, fled along the catwalk that borders the atrium, and to the elevator shaft. Fortunately, she fell to her death. We searched her, but her diary was not among her effects. She may have concealed it somewhere before she came to her end. The body of Sister Cian, who had died in an attempt to subdue the thief, has been properly attended to. Her remains are on the way to our chapel presently. May her spirit fade and merge with the cosmos. I am certain that no one has found your diary and neglected to inform us. But I know that if I catch an overseer reading your private notes, I am within my rights to kill him for his flagrant debasement of the wandering gaze. Yours in faith, Sister Ramos. Well, you know my recommendation. If long road trip, Silvergraph projector. The Silvergraph projectors are finally in play. Then that is a perfect time for revisiting all of Queen and the Electric Light Orchestra. Restless Hand, so yeah, all just strictures.
I can take a look at this with a Silvergraph projector.
Let's put you dudes
If the
someplace where they
Oracular
won't
Order really
see.
can see the future, then this Silvergraph plate will tell me what I need to know.
And thank you, sister, for the face. It was very much appreciated. Cool. Well, let me see. This is the atrium, isn't it, I imagine? So they went to the catwalk to the elevator. And I don't think there's an elevator behind her now. That's just down there. And there wasn't any bone charms up in this level, right? There's a place. With Cardoza himself. And a bone charm. An oracular sister. Cardoza. Is there another way through? There is. From here. Excellent. Dark Side of the Moon. Pink Floyd, right?
Sister Rosewyn,
heretic archive. She wants you to take it.
Yes, very good. Tell Sister Rosewyn I'll be right there. I need to finish one little test first, before this creature's flesh degrades further. Curvature is eroded in front
The blindfolded sister nearly saw me.
usual separation. It's as the stricture
What are
says.
they looking for? Bet they'd love to cut me open too.
Fascinating. The sacred music seems to have corroded the arterial network leading to the seat of cognition. The dense tissue here, the anemic blood.
Where's the chair? The contract wants me to drop in the chair, right? One of the chairs? In one of his musical chairs, deal to myself. But that requires cutting everyone too. Kill every last blind sister and overseer except for Brother Cardoza. But that kills people. You know what? I haven't listened to Pet Sounds either. For songs of that era, I've gone less for albums and more whatever songs I might have heard from childhood here or there. So I am lacking in a lot of music.
The subject of today's examination is a well-developed, well-nourished woman appearing the offered age of 29 years. Cause of death is undetermined, but Brother Wells saw her collapse during musical therapy, convulsing and screaming.
Sounds like the therapy killed her then.
Inside her wasted, pale flesh rejected the ancient music. Initial examination showed no rigor, and lividity was at a minimum and unfixed. The unembalmed body is well preserved and cool to the touch. Pressure on the chest reveals pliant.
Hey, money.
No contusions, no marks. Only smooth.
They can't have him be, like,
Death to purify the darkness from your flesh.
zealous, twisted, but otherwise a pure believer in his depravity. No, they have to make him actually sinister too. Which I get. But I think it'd be more interesting if he was like just that zealous, where he has no qualms butchering people to find some cosmic truth. There's a creep factor, sure, in making him a creep, but I think that weakens the potential. Stark power do. At full void energy, you move faster, make less noise, and deal more damage. But at less than full void energy, you move slower, make more noise, and deal less damage. No, that's ridiculous. Roving Vice Overseer's mission notes. Last entry. Sister Rosewyn directs us to destroy the witch's books and papers. Her wisdom is beyond question, and yet I've glimpsed such wonders in their pages. What harm lies in looking through the tomes before the fires consume them? Should we not know the enemy we fight? Should we not study their corrupt thoughts to better understand them? Doubt plagues me, and leads my mind down errant paths. It is heresy, I know this, yet I still burn with curiosity. If only I could preserve a few small volumes from the flames. Well, I guess that could be interesting too. That the anti-heretic is himself a budding heretic. Did I miss one down there? Really? What, I haven't been down here yet, no. I don't think I have. Oh, whoa. The owls. This was where the Oraculum was. And the office was right below. Brianna's.
No groans, Ma. Her pink babies wail, right in the nest. Hungry cry.
This place looks so different when all the plants are gone, and instead you have Canvas walking out the heresy. Yeah, this is Brianna's office. See what we have then before I drag the guy's body through this. An oracular sister. Another one. I'll just go a couple at a time so I don't displace the markings I left. Don't turn around. I like how... Are they blindfolded? Yeah, they're blindfolded, even when they're searching for things. According to the lore we saw, though, they only blindfold themselves when going out and about to, like, heighten their mystique. And to prevent, I don't know, looking around, seeing, being tempted or whatever. So it's kind of funny that here they are, blindfolded, even when investigating.
They scream against indifference, whisper questions. All their hate, their loneliness, their terror. They break its locks, one way after another.
A memory from 1849. Excerpt from a report by Brianna Ashworth. Karnaca thrives on stories of restless spirits and malevolent dead. No matter how threadbare the tale, it spreads through servants' quarters and tap rooms, shifting and changing all the while. I collected reports of strange happenings since our ritual in 1849, which brought Delilah back to us. That coward Stilton still lives in that same house. 2 years ago, a kitchen girl from his serving staff fled her post and refused to return, saying she had spied at apparitions exchanging a muted conversation in the courtyard. Then a man who had delivered fruit from the manor for years abruptly stopped, and never spoke of his reason why. I've even heard that Stilton himself has paid inordinate sums to allow his staff to visit physicians for mental exhaustion. Some have heard strange voices in their ear, while some saw shimmers of light that defied all explanation. These events, I have no doubt, are connected to what we did that night. We have torn reality to allow a piece of the void to pass through, and it spreads where it will. I wonder how far-reaching the effects of the ritual might become.
It's like the world is breaking apart.
So are these just foreshadowing, then, of a future mission we're going to have up in the mountain at the alleged entrance to the void? Letter to the Royal Curator, Brianna Ashworth. My name is Eleuterio Cienfuegos. I know we have mutual friends, and that is all that needs to be said of the subject. I believe we share particular interests. I would ask that you make arrangements for us to meet privately under some artistic or curatorial pretense. There we may discuss in full the question occupies both our minds. The nature of the void, and a means to safely walk its ruined landscape in the flesh. Yes, I believe I found a way to reach that fabled place. I have enclosed several silvergraph prints. I submit them to your expertise. In the interest of our safety, I would ask that you keep these with utmost discretion. Burn it all rather than risk discovery. By sending this short letter, I have already made dangerous enemies. Address your response to me directly. E. Cienfuegos. And finally, a book from the archives. Where are you? Note on the archives.
How dare you enter this place?
And then spotted. Where's the last? All the way upstairs. Fine. Then grab the third sister on my way down. I guess I can do that. Did not read this. The heretic archive you have discovered here is more dangerous than we could have known. A recent vision has revealed its importance to the future of the faithful if we do not act soon. I believe it could undo everything the Abbey has accomplished on the Isles. There are only two courses of action before us. Burn the archive with the other blasphemous documents we have uncovered, or have it delivered to Whitecliff for further study and deliberation. I will meditate upon my vision today and decide which is in the Abbey's best interest. I will send one of my sisters to retrieve you when I have reached my decision. When that happens, come immediately to me and do exactly as I tell you without a moment's delay. It is too dangerous for the information this archive contains to linger in this place any longer than necessary. Well, shucks, too bad from her.
The subject of today's examination is a well-developed, well-nourished woman appearing the offered age of 29 years.
Too bad for her.
Death is undetermined, but Brother Wells saw her collapse during musical therapy, convulsing.
There is heresy at hand. I feel a disturbance.
Really? 1. She didn't hear the audiograph turn on last time. Have I got to knock out everyone before I get access to the audiograph? See, that's what I mean. Sometimes the game just acts different. I do enjoy a bit of randomness in games, but at least adhere to the same rules. See, that time, turn it on, nobody heard. Pearl? Not a pearl.
Cause of death is undetermined, but Brother Wells saw her collapse during musical therapy, convulsing.
Was that a blood out amber? No, just a cushion.
Heretical organ inside her wasted, pale flesh rejected the ancient music. Initial examination showed no
Rats.
rigor.
No flesh, no grains, Ma. Her pink babies wail, white in the mist. Hungry cries, hollow bellies. She eats them for silence.
Where's the second one? I see one, but I don't see number. There you are. And where she is, she's gonna walk back at some point. And sees me. I thought I heard a musical sting. Did somebody see me or no? Oh, there's a fourth one. That's what you saw, and that's okay. That just means you saw a body, not me. Didn't see that coming though, huh? Because they're blindfolded? But they're oracular sisters, and yet they did not foresee my invasion. Evidence 3, the fourth sister.
That we unite against the spirit of the undead.
It's like the world is breaking apart.
I hear it, brother, though. Notes on the archive. The archive sent by the pharmacist is intriguing. I wonder how he knew to contact me. I would interrogate him about this when we meet. Cienfuegos describes a place where the void can be seen and traversed, and that such an entrance exists in the very mountain that overshadows the city. For all our years, and all our power, how did something like that escape our notice? I want to dismiss the notion, if just to preserve our pride, but I can't. It is too enticing. For now, I've searched through the records available to me, but there is no mention of this place in any newspaper or atlas that I can find. Not even the Ordnance Survey saw fit to mention it. Does it exist? If it does, then was its disruption caused by a ritual in Stoughton's Manor, like I was saying? Or did some other event tear through the hidden boundary of the void in the same manner? These documents suggest it is much older, but I can't be sure. The void takes delight in warping our understanding of such things. I will keep this to myself, for the moment. It will be something to discuss with Delilah over candy chestnuts and braised hare in Dunwall Tower.
There are places where the void
Aw,
leaks into
cute.
like a crack
And it
in
never
a ship's
happened.
hull. But how?
Now, I did hear one more overseer. making his noises. So there's definitely somebody still close at hand. Alright, where is he? Either way, can't come in from here. This seems pretty safe. And this light, for real, is way too bright. Could you not shine that on my face?
This is what I needed.
Oh, hello. Everyone. Okay, maybe bring a sister and take them one by one. But they're all safe there. They're not gonna bother me. Alright then, seems safe enough. Paranoia check? Paranoia is good. Bone charm nearby. I must have missed one. Where is it? I see this one way out over there that's not marked. But I don't see a black bone charm. Did I unmark it? I think I did. Oh, I'll get back to it. Marked. First I'm too low, now I'm too high. Did the basement at the first floor, then the top floors.
Mind and body.
Disgraceful. The roots of heresy run rampant and deep here. The High Overseer will want a thorough inventory of every profane item.
I hear ooh.
Is there?
How did he not see me? He was looking right at me. I don't know how he didn't. But I'll take his generosity. Maybe he knew and simply didn't want to invoke my wrath. But still 3 here, aren't they? Oh, that's a different room. One, 2, and 3. I will simply skip this room, as there's nothing else in here for me.
Belladonna drops, pots of rouge, tricks to entice the wandering gaze.
I mean, I guess I could just use my grenades. I do have, like, excess stuff I have to use.
They will rise up among you like
Not
a
brothers.
venomous swarm,
That is what I should have
devouring
said.
everything wherever
Now
they
I feel
go.
remorse.
3 volumes of forbidden knowledge. The Outsiders.
Paranoia? Okay, just making sure.
Voices of the Dead. Enter the Void, a guide to dream interpretation. Where did the witches come by these arcane
I must be ever
texts?
vigilant against the outsider. He knows my heart, tests me, taunts me. I will not give in.
Where did you go?
Oh, then spotted. I gotta be quick then. Gotta get in there, knock him out, then throw the grenade. Or throw the grenade, then knock him out.
Voices of the Dead. Enter the Void, a guide to dream interpretation. Where did the witches come by these arcane texts? Wing on! What? Hey, you!
I think what I'll do is I'll wait for the one guy to step up and move, because he's gonna step up
Enter the
anyway.
Void, a guide to
Isn't he? Really? Really? When does he ever see me? He never sees me.
Voices of the dead. Enter the void, a guide to dream interpretation. Where did the witches come by these arcane texts?
I didn't recognize half the herbs we discovered in the greenhouse. Maybe they're for cooking.
Brother? Where are you?
Then stood up right away. What is with that? Fine. I've been merciful.
Of the dead.
And as much as I like random, no, wrong grenade.
To dream interpretation. Where did the witches come?
Whoa. Well done dodging that. Earn that coin. They're alright though, just got blasted off their seats, just unconscious. Letter to Brother Algernon. Dear Brother Algernon, I know you said to cease writing home to the Abbey so often. But something extraordinary happened. I found my life's purpose. You always said that if I subdued my errant mind and worked with diligence, that my path would become clear, and it has. Brother, I protect our sisters now. My heart trembles at the honor of serving them. They grace my humble eyes as they pace the conservatory corridors with brisk strides or bend their oracular gifts towards the profane equipment left behind by the heretics. My responsibility, the Brotherhood's responsibility, is to protect them as they decipher what transpired within these benighted walls. When Sister Rosewind nods and thanks me, my entire being floods with the most intense satisfaction. Truly, I was born for this task. I wanted you to know. Yours in faith, Brother Minton. So, kind of thinking about this one mission alone. The game really wants you to just wipe out the entire apparatus of the Iraqid Order and the Abbey of the Everyman. They take a political blow in the first game, with a couple of High Overseers swapped out. An even bigger blow, as most of them die taking Dunwall Tower, or a high-up contingent of them. And then this. Slaughter everyone in the building, in the area. And everyone, to include Rosalind, of the Oracular Order as well. The game is Death of the Outsider, but so far it's death of everyone who opposes the Outsider. Seeing as that is the Abbey's purpose. An organization in opposition to the Outsider and his dark influences. Selected sayings. This area is getting me anxious. I haven't been here at all, so it's probably swarming with dudes. Dead witches. You see, I take all this effort to leave everyone alive when Emily was going through, and now they're all dead. What was the point then? Oh wait. That's right. That was a locked door, so I came from here. Then. This part's safe.
Who's there?
No one's here. No one is here at all. Though he wants to give me his face, I'll be happy to take his face. Okay, that's down there. Where the archives were. And there's at least one person I saw here. Bone charm. And no other overseer. That's all I care about.
They will rise up among you like a virulent swarm, devouring everything wherever they go, even filth.
Nom. Is that her? No, that's not. I thought I heard somebody cough or sigh. New bone charm, unsteady hand. What's unsteady hand do? Enemies miss with fire projectiles more often. That would be cool if getting spotted by the clockwork people didn't also count as being spotted full stop. I thought I saw movement. I hear a voice, which is something at least. Alright, where is he? Which way did he go, George? Where did he go? There you are. Overseer 1. And 2. And that could be it for this floor. A bit apprehensive, because I haven't found a painting yet for this level. And the last one had like 4 paintings total, and I only found the 1. Going by the prior themes, I'm going to assume that if there is a painting to steal, it's going to be like void or outsider based. So all a matter of finding it. Rat friends!
No flesh, no grain. Her pink babies wail, quiet in the mist. Hungry cries.
Oh, is this what passes for a morgue for him? Hook. Oh, is he outside of it? He's outside of it. I thought I was being clever. If it pulled him through this,
Are we not brothers?
it'd be ground beef.
Now I feel remorse. It will bother me all the night.
He's okay.
What is going on?
A sliding 1 foot totally knocks you out. He's still alive. She's still alive. They're all fine. Okay, where were those hooks? Hook for me, hook for me. Leech cuts. Sounds exciting. What does leech cut do? You gain health and inflicting sword damage or assassinating enemies. But that means killing people. Hey, a note. Morgue tasks. Deliver Brother Cardoza's autopsy implements to Smith for sharpening and purifying. Burn remaining cadavers. Report any unusual events or anomalies to Brother Cardoza. Ask Brother Bolano to remove drainage grills for cleaning. Refill vats with embalming fluid. Purge cadaver hoses of impurities. Remove smuggler's rotting body from the elevator and cleanse stench of death from the room. Investigate how they infiltrated the conservatory. So far, though, I haven't yet heard of the smugglers. I mean, I've seen that I bought their route to go through the sewers, but I haven't seen any as a thing. Oh, right, forgot to grab that one, but that's fine. I'm already at max anyway, aren't I? No, out of 6. In that case, no happy surprise for whoever comes to clean up after here. Now there has to be people in here. There's no way there's nobody. Sisters. 1 and 2. And I have a sister's face. Don't I? I mean, I could just drop a mine or go in when their backs are turned. That'd be easy, but this is fun. There's something sinister about just stealing people's faces. Let's put you someplace safe. There you go. Okay, they're pretty close together. So I don't know about... Well, I might be able to. Especially now that they have some distance. Blindfolded, and I still gotta be sneaky around them. Rats, say your clue. It says new mission clue from the rats. But they haven't said anything. Fine, just show me what it is then. A party of sisters has gone to investigate the oraculum at the Royal Conservatory, rumored that mutterings and echoes of divinatory thoughts can still be heard coming from it. Can they? The device is all broken apart. Whisper to me, Night Mother. What does the Dread Father say? Do we have a new listener, Mother? My effigies on the Oracular Sisters. 4th day. It has been difficult to create effigies of the Oracular Sisters. They keep to themselves, rarely venturing outside, impossible to get hair and nail clippings I need. But I have an idea. If the sisters are linked even beyond death, then I can use the bones of their dead, dug from an abbey graveyard, to attune the oraculum to the minds of the living sisters. 12th day. It is done. Adelphina and several others brought back wagon full of coffins. I'll start on new effigies at once. 19th day. Still only faint voices. Nothing near the connection required to give them dreams. I must adjust the lenses, refine the effigies, sleep with their skulls beneath my blankets for a few nights more. Perhaps integrate their scarves they use to cover their eyes. 21st day. Delilah was anxious about my progress, and yet there is not much to tell. I was able to interrupt several oracular sisters in conversation, leaving them momentarily at a loss for words. I'm confident that soon enough I'll be able to make them say whatever I wish. Then, I'll have news from my Empress in Dunwall. 23rd day at last. I held one of the sisters in a trance-like state for an hour. Delilah was ecstatic. Soon we will control the Oracular Order. If this doesn't cause a schism.
Dry flesh, dry tongues, blow noise over bones and teeth.
Rats, please, I'm trying to listen to this.
Coming from them. They speak in the manner of our trances. My sisters do not believe me, and some have gone so far as to accuse me of a lying tongue. I know this is black magic, some remnant of the witch's heresy, but I speak the truth. I've brought this machine to record their utterances. They should speak any moment. Why am I the only one to hear our dead speak? What temptations of black magic are these? It whispers through their teeth. A voice without a throat. I swear to you that I've heard it.
Poor thing. Well, since it's all dismantled, they don't have to worry about it anymore, right? And they have evidence in Brianna's journal. So hooray, congrats. Unless you will whisper to me. Will you? I mean, this whole thing has been dismantled, so it doesn't matter if I bring the right lenses. I have to bring the right lenses and re-engineer the whole thing to listen in on it. And that's not going to happen. One, I can't be bothered. Two, it's not possible in the game engine. Hey, Mom. So let me see. Any more bone charms? Charming charms for me to disarm with my charm. I'm not seeing any. Maybe that's it. Maybe I got all the bone charms there are to get. And all I have to do now is do some silver gap projection, and then done. Sorry, bud. Yeah, I think that's all there is to do then. Wait, hold on. A sister came from upstairs. I don't think I've been upstairs on this end then. Right, because I was here. Looked down here. But I wasn't off at that part. That's all sealed, I don't think. And it was down here too, right? Was I? I can't remember. Yeah, I was. Didn't recognize it for the ceiling all being tarped over. And still have to find the book. I guess that's what this girl was here for. Paranoia is unfounded. Spotted 0 times by enemies. Though I think I hear sweeping. I guess I'll mark the egg then, because I see nothing else. And what have I here? Are these pieces of the elevator? Is that a hint? That... Oh, hello. Pilfer the prophecies. Sister Rosewind keeps a detailed record of her prophetic visions. Rumor has it she knows every secret in the Isles. Murder, treason, love affairs. That kind of information could turn me into a very powerful lady. I'll give all my bone charms to whoever manages to infiltrate the Royal Conservatory and steal that book. Yes, I know. I'm thinking if she fell down here, then the book has to be up above as well. Here. Maybe up here? So it said she was seen on the catwalk between the atrium and the elevator, and this is it. Are those books? Are those the... No, they wouldn't be, because I've been through this window. Yeah. I see. Stole it, came through here, out the window, seen on the catwalk. Maybe it's not an owl. Broadwin, you hiding anything? The Broadwins have nothing. But I haven't been up top yet. Really? Nothing up here either. But copper wire, and that's it. Kind of feels like a waste to have these boards up here and then not do anything with them. Maybe she dropped them? Or dropped the book? Threw it up top here, maybe? Rats, any solution? Oh, what's this? Shot? No. Maybe she came out this way, was shot, and then stabbed, but I see no blood here. And then she does come inside. There's nothing here. Nothing in this hidey hole. And then drops her to death. Is that the book? Is that it? Was it just inside the elevator this whole time? All they had to do... They found her body on top of the elevator. They recorded it in their notes. I saw the notes. And so they searched the area and found nothing. All they had to do was call the elevator. Brilliant oracular order, Abbey of the Every Dolt. Rosewind's prophecy is 19 Earth. 5 red strings pulled taut over some unknown instrument. My sisters cannot make sense of it. Perhaps it will reveal itself again. 3 Harvest. More political unrest in Morley. Useless squabbles to no end. At Lord Carrington's next feast, they will display the head of a blood ox as a centerpiece, and assassinate their rival at the dinner table. I have consulted my sisters. We will write to Vice Overseer Hanlon before the month of rain. 17 Rain. Our sight shows us the Isles, from the trivial to the calamitous. A baker using sawdust instead of flour in Karnaca. A fishing net tangled around a dead child in Potterstead. A whisper between lovers in Dunwall Tower. Emily, did they overhear you and what was his name? Whitley or something? Tonight, I witnessed the outsider's final moments of the void. I have imparted the danger to my sisters, but I cannot divulge the true nature of my vision. It would only invite the errant mind. Some may greet the outsider's death with exultation, others would show more wisdom. I have not yet written to the High Oracle. I fear the event will come to pass before my message could reach her. No. I know what I must do to prevent this dissolution. Now that is interesting. That Sister Rosalind doesn't want the Overseer's death. That somehow leads to the dissolution of the Oracular Order? Could it be that their powers of soothsaying are inherently outsider in nature? Or maybe she understands that there's some relationship between the void and the outsider and the continuation of life as we know it. Mountain? Mountain.
There shouldn't be anything on this part of the mountain. Shindere North Quarry. That's where the eyeless are getting into the void. I should keep the Silvergraph plate with me.
Yes, please do. But I can't take the turtles with me. That is the biggest disappointment. Paranoia check. Good, good. Any more bone charms? Is that a note that I missed? That is. Let's go up then. There is a thing to read that I have not yet read. And copper wire. Can't miss the copper wire. And the Serkonan grapes. And for real, there's no more bone charms? I guess I was thorough. There better not be any left behind them when I finish. Upstairs, upstairs. Although it is worrying, again, that I haven't found any paintings here. You'd think that would be the least I can do. Find paintings in a conservatory. Oh right, and the egg. Forgot the egg. And I could put this fellow in the chair, even if I haven't killed everybody. Just for poetics, you know? Where's the note? There's a note here. First impressions. Where was it? We'll take shock. There it is. Initial investigation conducted by Sister Lena Rosewind of the Serkonan Oracular Chapel, Karnaca. My sisters and I had discovered an archive of letters, silvergraph prints, and several silvergraph plates, hidden in a secret compartment of the curator's office. In advance of a more thorough investigation, the archive appears to describe two places in Serkonos where occult influences have thrived, and corruption has taken hold. A map on a silvergraph plate seems to indicate a mining complex on Shindere Peak, which is unknown to the Serkonan Cartographic Society to investigate. Several reports point to the estate owned by Aramis Stilton. Preparatory quarantine required. Oh no, Aramis. He'll be alright, I'm sure. He's beloved by society and took all of his bone charms. The association between these three places of Feni is unknown to us as of yet. I will keep the map for the study, and meditate on these questions at our next chance. Perhaps some connection will appear to me then.
Brothers and sisters, if the outsider visits you...
Okay, so what if? What if Shindere Peak is where the overseer, not the overseer, where the outsider was made? The place of his initial execution, his sacrifice, And perhaps the place was unknown to most maps and surveying, since whatever order had created him had since then. How these guys get up here? Stairs down to theirs. Oh, hello, there's more people. Who do we have here? Wasn't seen, right? Wasn't seen? Wasn't seen. Oh, that's just out here, isn't it? Where these sisters are. Just them. Down we go then, buddy. Just not straight down, because I could survive the fall, but you won't. So what if the Eyeless are a continuation of whatever group it was that sacrificed the Outsider? Egg. My egg now. There was a way down. There was a way down to jump through. I don't have to take it, but if it's quicker... Ah, that light. Stairs? Stairs. Almost there, to the stairs. Not that it matters, because I'm not going to kill everybody. But heck. Might as well do half of what the customer's paying for. And thus get none of the payment. And I'm totally going to steal his face. Also good, right? No kills. I don't know for sure. No spottings. Excellent. Not... Look. I hit semblance. Not spin razor thingy mines. Oh, his face is fixed. He's okay, though. He's not dead or anything. See, he's moving. Breathing, undulating. Did I hear a voice? I thought I heard a voice. There's blood amber that I somehow didn't get the first time around. But now we're good then. That's everything. Everything, because everyone is gone now. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, see, nobody's left. Hold on, what is that? Footsteps. There's still a somebody. Oh, he sees from in there, I see now. Are there more? Last two? Who's got a face for me? Can't see the turtle's face. You have a face. Still a face, still a face. Friends? Oh, friendos. Not pretendo friendos.
A glittering thing. That's all it was. A bauble.
Sup, brah? Okay, I'm sure that's everything then. All the everythings there is to everything. Alright, how about I try to find that left sewer entrance? Just for the sake of completion. Is it this? This door here? No, it doesn't open. Unless they mean the other left. I mean, I came in through here, that was easy enough. But I don't feel like this was right. This is too obvious, you know? But does it really strike me as smuggling? Considering it was guarded too. Maybe they mean this left. Down this way. Restricted passage. Could it be here? Prior to sealing? I don't think so. Oh well. Maybe the door that I went through initially was the right one. Because that's sealed off too. Sealed, right? Sealed. Sealed, sealed. I guess all that's really left then is robbing from the poor black market. Alright, that took me to the great big place, the courtyard, and then inwards. Cool. Guess that's it. Just take all the black market has to offer, then leave. Where is she? There she is. I wonder how far I can go. Like, could I go into here? Or is that too far?
Welcome back. Take a look around.
I think it's too far away. Yeah, it's too far. Okay, then have to be quick. Quick, and make sure I knock her out before she sees me and panics. I don't think it makes a difference if they panic or not, to be honest. Like Dishonored 2, robbing the black markets. Whether or not they were panicked beforehand, didn't really make any difference at all. Let's cancel Foresight, not cancel the Displace. It's cool too. What about that if I put the Displace over here? Is that better? Gotta go.
Don't see many customers coming in from that district anymore.
Excellent.
I hope the quarantine is lifted soon.
This isn't. There's a burglar over here.
Burglar? Can I do this without you panicking about burglars? It doesn't count as spotting though, does it? Doesn't count as spotting. But I still want to do this without her, you know, getting stressed out over this.
This can't be.
I'm trying to think if it's even possible to do what I want here.
What the? How could this happen?
If I leave and come around, does she get okay? If I leave and come around? I don't think she will. It's alright, Billy. What's one neck? Necks aren't meant to be straight anyway. Cool? Not cool. Alright, guess the only choice I have is to make her panic then. Unless I leave and come back.
Welcome back. Go look around. As soon as I save enough coins,
There you
I'm
go.
returning to Calero.
Hasn't seen me.
A peaceful old age of brandy and bars. That's what I want.
Maybe possible. Just have to get her to a happier place. Wow, that's a ton of mines. I could have used more grenades. And more hook mines, definitely. Make better use of my toys. Fair amount of coin though. This is to make up for having not robbed in the previous one. What do we have? Greater Foresight, Strike Dilation, select and mark more object with Foresight. I think I'll keep it as is. Where's the dilation thing? Briefly slow time when using Void Strike against an enemy. Psh, nah. And the last one? Did I grab the last one yet? Doesn't matter. Discrete swap. What is discrete swap? Is it cursed? It is. Brief invisibility after moving with displace, but distance reduced. I mean, I could see the use, maybe as a situational thing. Cool, well that's everything I wanted. To include breaking this poor gal's heart. No, not the flask. So what all is left then? Flee to the mountains. See, now that feels like this is going to be endgame next, especially if the mountains, Shinderi Quarry, is where the entrance to the void is. But I'm telling you, next mission is most definitely the last one. Cool. So just like in Dishonored 2 then. Great big expansive level, be it attacking Jindosh's house or robbing the Michael's bank. Followed by a very brief level at the conservatory.
They'll burn away every trace of witchcraft from this place. It's all diary scribbles and rhymes. Nothing useful.
And how's what's her face? Oh, she's left. Good base work, Robbie. That's a start. And that's a mood. I make fantastic, beautiful sketches. The lines could be okay. And then the coloring, it all falls apart. So we've all got our strengths and weaknesses. Or it could be something that just needs practice. Could be practice, or just could be strengths and weaknesses. And that's it. Show me that big, beautiful, all clears. No spotting. Oh, Robbie. Have you, like, studied other people's line art? Like, be it YouTubers or Instagrammers that show the process, or different brushes and different styles? Because it's tough. And the only way I got, like, half bad from absolute bad was by studying what everyone else does. At the very least, time spent is practice. It might not get the line art that you want. Well, like they say, to get to the good stuff, you gotta use your hand to get all the bad stuff out first. So endless practice, even with unsatisfying outcomes, are very important steps to get you towards what you need. Zeros, no kills, no detections. And only took just shy of 3 hours. No paintings, okay. But I'll still short one bone charm. It's alright, Robbie. It sounds like you have earned yourself a break. You got that thing done. And so you could always, well, I think the best thing then is to get your mind off it and relax them, I guess. It's like exercise in a way. Oh, I think that is a bone charm I didn't get, the reward. Name the file trash. What about this? It's digital, right? So you could always try again later? A new effort at it? Pilfered prophecies, wagered the risk, but didn't kill everyone in the abbey or in the conservatory. That's fine. Wild and free, released a witch. No time to haggle, robbed the black market. Freedom information, stole the notebook. Risk seeker, seized the relic. All very cool. But here's the thing though. The thing is, I'm pretty certain the way this is going, that the next mission is either going to be the last one, or be the prelude to the last one. I mean, it's Death of the Outsider, and here's Mount Shinderi, we can go to the void itself. That's endgame. And somebody, was it Zenesis who said that this is a short one? So it's like, this is what, mission 4, so 5 or 6 missions tops? I'm going to call this a short stream. Especially since only 3 hours for the final mission or pair of missions when I move at a glacial pace. And I've got to make sure I'm done before 3 hours from now. For a certain little datey thing. So I'm betting good money that the next time is going to be the conclusion to Death of the Outsider and the Dishonored saga as we know it. Which means for now, finding somebody to drop a raid onto. Schubert is playing retro. What's he playing? He's playing title. No clue what title means. And K playing SD Snatcher for MXX2. Always a good time, but I think I'm going to drop this onto D-Winged Moth, because Moth is good people, and has been streaming a lot more often. So let's go see Moth. And then maybe tomorrow, we'll finish off Death of the Outsider. And then Saturday, you guys unlocked it. Jackbox, Jawful, TKO. Until then, you guys, enjoy the rest of your days, have fun. Take the breaks you need. Appreciate the progress you made. And see you guys around. Take care. Thanks for hanging.